Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to week 10 of the New York Jets NFL 2023-24 season on Knicks, Jets, etc. As always, my name is John Meleka, joined by Greg. Greg, the Jets are 4-4. We came off a nosedive versus the Chargers, and now we have a must-win versus a game that many Jets fans were looking forward to. Many Jets fans are going. Friend of the show, Richie from New York Jets Media, he's going with Jake Asman, and they're having a whole shadoo at in Vegas for the New York Jets, the Las Vegas Raiders of Oakland. And it's basically a pick'em here, Sunday Night Football, another primetime game where the whole world does not want to see the Jets. 2 weeks ago, the whole world did not want to see the Raiders. However, the Raiders, they are interesting now. They have Antonio Pierce, the new head coach, beat the Giants last week, smacked Tommy DeVito around, Max Crosby doing Max Crosby things. Jacobs is back. Feels like Jacobs is free now. Versus the Jets, who have the worst. I mean, we've heard this over and over, but we're going to keep repeating it till it changes. Worst third down offense in about 40, 50 years. Worst offense in the league by a long shot. I think they, in the last 10 years of worst offenses, I think they have 5 or 6 of them. I mean, it is.
And this one's bad. Like all of them are bad, but this one's bad.
For the first time, we're gonna rock another offensive line adjustment, but I think this is the best 5 we actually have on the roster. So I'm excited to see it. We got at left tackle Dwayne Brown, it looks like, with Tomlinson at left guard, center Joe Tippmann, the rook, right guard Mitchell, thank God, and right tackle with Becton. I mean, here we go. Looks like Billy Mitchell broke his hand, but he's questionable. Yeah. How can an offensive lineman with no hand just be a thing? I don't know. So he's questionable. We'll see what happens when it's time to finally finalize the injury report. But man, oh man, Greg, what's the state of this team right now from your perspective? I mean, the offense is horrific. The defense is amazing. Special teams wins or loses us every single game. Where's your head at right now?
Yeah, I mean, my thoughts are with the Jets content creators. We cannot keep the streets clean on these Twitter streets. I mean, just fights after fights. This team is causing the content creators of the Jets world to go back and forth. There's 2-3 weeks in a row now where we just have violent fights on Twitter.
Look what you're doing to us, New York Jets.
It's just exchanging words after words. Like, my goodness, people. Paragraphs. You have to see more button to figure out what's going on with these people.
Listen, Greg, the Knicks Just Etc. podcast were the peacemakers. Yesterday, apparently, I was a peacemaker, and what I didn't know was beef. I was meeting people here and there. Apparently, not everyone gets along. Like, I don't know. I was just like, hey, what's up, man? Oh, it's good. I get along with everyone. I don't know. I don't got beef with nobody. But look
that's where my mind is right now, and my heart is with John. Is I hope everyone just calms down, gets together, and focuses this hate towards the Raiders, because there's a lot to hate, man. Like, I get that our offense stinks. I understand it, but our defense and our special teams should be good enough to overcome this Las Vegas Raiders team. I mean, there's just not a ton of promise so far. That's why they fired their coach midseason. And we're talking about it on the Winning Picks Weekly episode. Go check it out. We'll go through every single game for the NFL slate. John's been doing well the last few weeks, so give him a follow, give him a listen. With this interim head coach thing, I don't know how long that buzz lasts. So they were up and they were ready to go last week against the Giants. They got, Tommy DeVito for the majority of the game. So I don't know how much weight I'm putting into that 30-6 win. But up until then, I mean, they were putting up 12, 14 points a game. I think last game was the second time all season they've scored above 20 points. And the only other time before that was they scored 21 points against the Patriots. So this defense should be able to shut down this Raiders offense with Aiden O'Connell, the rookie. Devonta Adams not having a great season. Josh Jacobs got into the end zone twice, but hasn't had a great season after leading the league in rushing last year. I think he's got 400 or 500 yards. Like, this Jets defense should be good enough to overcome our inept offense if we don't turn the ball over. That was the story. That's what's going to be the story every single week. You can't turn the ball over.
And honestly, at this point, we can't. I mean, the special teams, again, that's what I started with. We either lose by special teams, or we win by special teams. It's kind of getting wild, but it just is what it is at this point.
That's where we are.
We got to win 2 out of 3. We got to win the offense, defense, or special teams. Of course, if we win all 3 phases of the game, that's an automatic W. But in order to win games for the Jets, we got to win 2 out of 3. The defense is always a lock. It looks like the offense is always an L. So it looks like it comes out to special teams. That's just is what it is right now.
And the offense can be a W because our defense is so good. Like last week, if Zach Wilson doesn't fumble the ball twice, I think there's a shot that, like Justin Herbert did not play well. Like the Chargers offense did not play well. So there's an opportunity for the Jets, especially like in this game again against Aiden O'Connell, rookie QB. Devonta Adams not having a great season. They don't have too many options on offense. Like, there's a chance for our offense to shine. The Raiders passing defense has been pretty good this season. The Raiders rushing offense is the worst in the league. They've given up the most yards to the running back position. And looking at who they've played this season, it's not like they played a murderer's row of running backs or running quarterbacks. So,
but does everything change for you now that the coach has changed? Because last week's team's a Raiders team I haven't seen before, and they're smoking cigars after that win. But it's in the same locker room. I mean, that's the thing. If they were going on the road, if they were coming here, I'd feel way more confident about it. But they're at home still. I mean, maybe it's good they were celebrating. I don't know how to take this game, man. I know, again, I always said on Winning Picks Weekly, my dumb gambling brain, right? It says that I have this stat in my head. It's just from my memory that when you switch coaches, when you switch quarterbacks, the first game is great, and then after that, it nosedives into the ground. So the first game was great, and it was a perfect storm with Antonio Pierce versus the Giants, right? We even saw Jeff Saturday do it. However, even Jeff Saturday, man, the second game was really close. And then it really nosedived, right? But like, this game is a pick-em game, but the season is on the line for the New York Jets, dude. Not just for the division, but for the wild card. I mean, the Raiders we're gonna have every tiebreaker against us. It's not gonna be good. There's really only one wild card spot because of the AFC North. It's a tough spot, man. But I want to switch over to the defense. Really fun tidbit here is that Ulbrich, our defensive coordinator, was practicing picking up fumbles this week.
Yeah.
Do you think that Clemens, I mentioned it a little bit last week, do you think that Clemens is going to get deactivated this week, or do you think they're going to keep it status quo? I was talking to Hoodie Johnson for the Jet Streets here yesterday at the Knicks game. He was saying that the problem is he plays special teams. So that that's kind of where he's good. He did make a note that Irv Charles didn't have a great game on special teams. So maybe something will switch there, maybe with Brownlee. Any thoughts there?
Yeah, I think he still plays. I don't think it's a blunder. I don't know if it's we have to deactivate you blunder. But
2 in a row.
You gotta fall on the football, man. You gotta get it done. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, especially because he's a young guy, he's a 5th round pick. Like, you can't be making mistakes like that in this season. Like, we just don't have that margin for error with this team right now. So, yeah, I'm excited to see, like you said, the special teams. A couple guys not playing well in special teams. Have to get it cleaned up. I don't think Hardy's back this week, but is he coming back soon?
Yeah, he's on IR. Right? Like he's coming back soon.
He hasn't. His window hasn't opened to return yet.
No. I thought it'd be soon too, man.
Yeah, we need it. We need him. He's fantastic.
Yeah, man, he should be back for the AFC East gauntlet.
Yeah.
With Buffalo, Miami. I'm really hoping that, but that's just speculation from me, honestly. I'm scared of the new running situation that the Raiders got going on. Not great, man. It's the last thing we need, but we are really good against the run. Devontae Adams. I mean, we'll see you soon, right? But this week, it's all business. I'm nervous about Devontae Adams, but we do have the number 1 PFF cornerback in DJ Reed and the number 1 cornerback in, I don't know, everyone's eyes, everyone's hearts and
minds. Yep.
and it is Aiden O'Connell at quarterback, even though he has looked pretty good. Out of the obscure quarterbacks that no one really cares about or everyone hates based on their name, I would think I like Sam Howell number 1, and I would say number 2 Aiden O'Connell. So far, just from that group of like 10 quarterbacks right now, they're just like question marks in everyone's brains. But the last thing to note here, Greg, and what I'm really nervous about is Mad Max Crosby does not miss a freaking snap. And our vulnerability is our offense, our offensive line. Is he gonna wreak havoc, man? Is he gonna make Zach Wilson fumble? Is he gonna tap the ball at the line of scrimmage? Is he gonna ruin this team, our season?
I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know. I think he's definitely gonna wreak havoc. He's definitely gonna get pressure on Zach Wilson. It's nice to see that Mekhi Becton maybe is playing right is going to be playing right tackle. I think that's usually where Max Crosby lines up. I don't think Max Crosby moves around too much. I think he is pretty locked and loaded into that right side of the offensive line or left side of the defensive line or whatever it is. So, and Mekhi Becton's been playing pretty good. I mean, this is a big test for him. It's a big test for our offense. So, I liked our offensive line. It sucks that our offensive line moves around, shifts around so much. Like, I like our lineup this week more than I liked our lineup last week. And really 2 weeks ago, I mean, it was just such a scramble to get guys together. I think he's going to be a problem. I hope he's not. I don't think I'm praying Zach Wilson cleans up the fumbles and this offense isn't fumbling the football.
Just don't turn it over. Just be a game manager, bro.
Yeah,
just be the game manager. What everyone's upset about.
There's going to be some sacks. There's going to be some things. There was that clip going around again I saw today of Joe Burrow talking about getting sacked and how sacks are like an overblown stat. And that was kind of making me rethink a little bit, maybe more like, oh, maybe sacks aren't that bad. Sacks are still bad. Like we have to get rid of the football. Zach Wilson, there was another clip or another chart that was going around. He holds the ball. He's like the 5th or 6th longest to throw the ball in the league. Like, you have to throw the football, Zach. You have to get out of your progression.
On 4th down, too, dude. If it's 4th down and you get sacked one more game in a row, like, I'm going to start having some sort of clipboard back here with number of games since Zach Wilson took a 4th down sack. Just don't take a sack, dude. Just close your eyes and throw it. Just throw it. What's the worst that's going to happen? A pick 6? Just don't pick 6 it. Like, can we handle that? Like, could you just not throw it? Just don't pick 6 it. Like, is that really asking for too much?
It's crazy, but
give your team a chance, dude. Give your team a chance. Your argument is that the offensive line is not giving you a chance. There's some stats to say otherwise. Okay, fine, but in the worst moments, give your receivers a chance. Like, we know that Lazard drops balls. We know Uzomah dropping balls. We know Breece Hall's dropping balls. We know, but just give him a chance. We know Garrett Wilson drop balls. We know they're dropping balls when they catch it and when they have possession and before they have possession. Like we get it. Honestly, it's not all on you, but it is your fault. Like, it's not all on you, but it is your fault, dude. We have to convert 3rd downs. We have been putting everyone's hating on Hackett, but he's been throwing a lot, dude. Zach Wilson threw the ball a lot. It's an up-tempo offense. I honestly have confidence this week. It's Sunday Night Football. I feel like we're going to put up a lot of points versus Vegas. I feel like this is going to be our best offensive showing. And on the opposite side, why I really think that is because I really do think that Todd Downing spending time with Aiden O'Connell at Purdue for a couple days in the pre-draft process, apparently 2 straight days, makes a huge difference. He probably knows his ins and outs. He probably knows exactly what he doesn't like, exactly what he hates, exactly what he loves. I think that our defense is going to get some turnovers. We're going to win the turnover battle, which is going to put our offense in great position. I feel like Greg the Leg is going to have a good game. I feel like Morstead's going to have a good bounce back. We're gonna win this game by a wide margin, in my opinion, and we're gonna put a stamp on Sunday Night Football, and the roller coaster, Greg, is gonna begin again because we were on the rise up and we were ready, and we didn't realize that the drop was coming, and the drop came, right, and that was last week, and the season's over in everybody's eyes, but we're really just 4-4, and honestly, I think we're about to go on an upwards trajectory again. I think the second drop is like the loop is coming, man. We're going up, and it's about to happen. It's about to happen quick because we're about to beat the Vegas Raiders on the road. There's gonna be a lot of Jets fans there, and then we're gonna be staring at the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins, and we're gonna be 5-4. And who knows how this weekend goes? We know Miami has a bye. We'll see what goes on with the Monday night Bills. We'll be the first AFC East team to play this time around. Last week, we were the last team to play. Everybody lost, and we kept the trend. Yeah. This week, we're going to the Patriots are playing 9 a.m. Sorry. Patriots are going to play 9 a.m. And then we have all AFC East teams are in prime time.
I like
that. The Patriots at 9 a.m. We have the Jets on Sunday night, and we got the Monday night Bills. And now that I'm thinking about it, all these complaints are just mostly about the AFC East. Everyone's complaining about the standalone primetime games. It's just the AFC East team in every game.
People just hate the AFC East. It's the best division of football. I don't know what people are complaining about. It's the most watched division of football. I don't care what Peyton Manning says.
Most watched, yes. Screw Peyton Manning, too. But I would say the AFC North is probably the best. Who would you take? Who's the bottom team in the North?
Cleveland.
Take Cleveland or the Patriots? That's your answer.
New England.
No, I'll get out of here. They stink.
6 rings, bro.
All right. Get the hell out of here.
Do I sound like I'm from New England? 6 wins, bro.
Yeah, go. You take that lighthouse and get the hell out of here.
We're title town. We win every year, except we haven't won in 5 years.
And we can't draft. All right. Yeah. Greg, what is going to surprise you from the offense about this game? Give me something optimistic. Give me
sure. Zach Wilson's got 2 passing touchdowns.
Okay. I mean,
we have
what's that like plus 500 on FanDuel right now?
I don't know. I think we have 8 touchdowns all season. I don't know if it's 8 passing touchdowns or 8 total touchdowns.
No, 8 total touchdowns.
8 total touchdowns all season. Zach Wilson throws for 2. And Breece Hall runs 1 in. That's a pretty good offensive. That's the best offensive game we've seen in a year.
So do you think the trend is going to continue where we suck in the first quarter, really suck in the first quarter, still suck in the first half, and then in the second half just absolutely dominant on defense, and then just try to string things together on offense? You think it's the same old with the script this year?
I hope it changes. I don't know how it changes. I don't know what we have to do. But to me, that's like a huge problem. Like, this team is not good enough to just, I think we're 1-7 against the spread in the first quarter this season, and then maybe 2-6 in the first half. Like, we're getting our asses kicked in the first half of games. We're not a good enough team to just be like, oh, we're gonna turn it on the second half. We're just gonna dominate the second half and not let up a touchdown, which is what happened for most of the season.
That's the only way we won the games. I mean, there was a couple of weeks there where I think we had 2 wins without playing a single possession on offense with the ball, with the winning score.
Yeah. So So it can't keep happening. I don't know how we fix it. I don't know what we have to do, but like, if it's, like, people say like, oh, these teams come out with a script and have like a scripted 10 to like 15 plays. Like, whatever the scripted plays we've been running is not working. Like the first 15 plays we run of the game is not doing anything effective. So scrap it, reverse it, flip it and reverse it, bop it, whatever we got to do.
All right,
figure
Missy.
it out.
Take it easy, Missy Elliott. All right.
Yeah, figure it out, because the first quarter, if we win the first quarter, we win the game. But we've been losing the first quarter every single game, so it's been a dogfight every single game.
All right. My hot take is Jeremy Ruckert is going to grab a touchdown this week, and he's going to be in more snaps than CJ Uzomah. That's my hot take of the week. I think we're going to have an extra tight end on almost every single play. We're going to play power all game. Because we need to stop Max Crosby. So I think we're going to have 2 tight ends on every single play, and we don't have wide receivers. So why not, dude? We have tight ends, and we don't have wide receivers, right? So I think we're going to line up an extra tight end on every single play. I'm really looking forward to Rucker. I'm really looking forward to Conklin. I'm looking forward to CJ bouncing back. Honestly, we need to help Zach. Garrett Wilson is looking for a bounce back game. Breece Hall is looking to be Breece Hall. Man, I think the New York Jets are just as down bad as the Jets fans are right now, and they're looking for redemption. This game could not come fast enough. I think they wish this game was at 9 a.m., but of course they don't want to be traveling. But if they want this game, they wish this game's on Thursday. I really truly believe that. And they see the Bills and Miami. If we won last week, I would think that this is a definite L, right? 4 straight wins and then a loss. That would make sense to me. After that loss, this is a good spot for us, man. And when you look at the totality of the season, that loss last week was okay. It's fine. We beat the Giants. We kept the pride. It sucks that we lost to the AFC team with the Chargers, but that's the Jets' way, man. The Jets' way is to lose the tiebreakers, but we need to gain this tiebreaker. Give me this one. It's not going to matter at the end of the year because the Raiders suck. 24-13 Jets.
I'm with you. I was thinking 23-13, so I'll go 23-16, a little bit closer than your game. But yeah, dude, I think it's 2 passing touchdowns, 2 field goals for the Jets, 1 touchdown, 3 field goals for the Raiders. Like, it's going to come down to being able to run the ball. It's going to come down to the turnover battle. And like last week, we lost the turnover battle 3-0. Like, this defense has to generate some turnovers, even if the turnover battle is like 3-3 and we tie. Like, we have to give this offense some shots, starting a drive at the opponent's 40-yard line, starting a drive at the opponent's 30-yard line. We have to have something. Like, we need a punt return to go for 60 yards.
Xavier Gibson played great last week. All right.
We just can't. Zach Wilson just can't drive down the field 80 yards every single time and expect to get points. Like, he needs some short fields to kind of find a rhythm, to see some things happen, to get some things going.
If Lazard's not healthy, I want him to sit, and I want Brownlee to get the ball. I know that sounds crazy. And I want Randall Cobb can play, dude. Just play, Randall. Like, he's a healthy scratch. Give me a break, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Any last words here before prime time Sunday night football, Greg?
No, I'm ready to go. I'm very excited. Happy to be back in prime time. To your point, like, I'm ready to just get the bad taste out of last week.
Well, we better, because I don't want to hear all this stuff for the next 2 weeks before the Black Friday.
I can't have it. I don't think Jets Twitter can handle more infighting. Like, we need to get we need to get some kumbaya positivity floating around these Twitter streets, because people are acting crazy. People are talking tough. I don't know what's going on. But it's the Jets, baby. It's the most passionate fan base on the face of the planet Earth. So, yeah, let's get it going. Let's get a win. 23-16. I think the Jets get it done. I think Zach Wilson throws for 2 touchdowns. The offense gets into gear a little bit. And we need to get in gear, because it's the Bills and it's the Dolphins coming up. So, like, if we come out here and we kick 3 field goals, that ain't going to get it done against divisional opponents. So, we have to get the offense going.
Maybe against the Bills. They stink.
Yeah, true.
3 field goals might do it. 9-0, 9-3. That could be the Bills. True. But anyway. JTS, just shout out to you if you're going to the game. Hit us up if you're going to the game. Like, let us know how it is. Let us know about the atmosphere. Let us know if you're going to the Yasmin and the Richie show. New York Jets media, let us know. But yeah, that's it. Let's get this win. Let's get some positive Jet. I need a victory Monday so bad in my life. Dude, winning at the Garden on Kith night versus Spurs versus Wimby and calling him overrated in front of whoever's family members on the Spurs are behind me. I'm sorry. I think it was Showens, but I don't know, just speculation. But they were not happy with us. Calling, teammates underrated, the prize possession. He's probably never gotten yelled at yet in any single. It's like a 6th game, right? 8th game, whatever it is for them. So he's not getting booed yet. We were calling him overrated. F Wimbayama. We got the whole thing going. They're like, what's going on here? Like, we didn't do anything. Yeah. We're down by 20. Everyone just calm down. I get it. But we're in the Garden. We cut off his comments a little bit early, a little aggregation, right? He's like, oh, I didn't think Madison Square Garden was big enough, but I'm sure the vibes will be crazy. We just cut that right off. I said we don't think Madison Square Garden will be big enough. We blew that up. We all started talking about it, and we all gave him the Trae Young treatment. Not that much because he sucked, but if he was scoring points, we would have gave him the full Trae Young. He didn't deserve it though.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the first quarter, first half, because I got Wemby in fantasy, I got RJ in fantasy, I got Mitchell Robinson in fantasy. So I was excited. I got some guys on court last night.
You had a game, but
so
maybe not from the guys you thought.
I don't know how you guys do it. The people that watch the Knicks every night and watching Julius Randle walk around the court care absolutely zero that basketball's being played 3 feet in front of him. I don't know how you do it. I stopped watching basketball because of Julius Randle. I hate Julius Randle. I don't know how you do it, dude. He's just so annoying to watch. It made me so mad last night.
Greg, you deal with an ankle issue apparently. Just came out. Deal with another ankle. Is surgery. Yeah. He's had a surgery.
Yeah, that's why he's shooting 422 every night. It's the ankle.
He's dealing with surgery. He's looking good yesterday, being that point forward. Just a couple of Randle spin turnovers. Not a big deal in my eyes. He's coming back. RJ Barrett coming through, looking good. IQ contract year. Brunson needs to pick it up a little bit. The Nova boys, they're playing. I like where this Knicks team is going, baby. This is a 4 seed. This is the 4 seed Knicks team, man. And I need the Heat. I need the Heat to be 6, 7, 8, so they could take down one of the 1, 2, 3 seeds. That would be fantastic. Just fight someone. Just take them down. And I'm telling you right now, Greg. I know we are off the rails here. This is obviously the bonus part, the etc. part. Here we are on NBA. Watch out for the Indiana Pacers. They are good at basketball. Halliburton is leading the league in assists. They are so damn fast with the ball. You get the rebound, they are already in the paint all the way. Miles Turner actually has a contract, so this is the first time ever he's not going to be traded. Benny Matherin's good. His family was cool too. They were sitting behind us for one game. I really like this Indiana Pacers team. Just throwing that out there. They're going to be fun team to watch. But how I watch the Knicks every night? Because this is Kith night, baby. Oh man, I don't even have it in front of me. You see this, Greg? Do you see this, Greg? You see, we're the coolest. What did Kevin Durant say? The Knicks aren't cool.
What's up, Kevin Durant? Greg? In your face, Katie.
Knicks aren't cool.
In your face, Katie. Look at this. In your face, bro.
Knicks aren't cool.
Have fun in Phoenix.
This is the Kith Knicks, baby. This is the Kith Knicks.
You see your $40 ice cream, son? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So how much is your ice cream in Phoenix? Bro? Ice cream $40 I'm getting at the Chase Lounge for free.
And it has sprinkles, KD. What's up?
Ice cream sandwich, but I even kept the box. That's how nice ice cream. The ice cream shoes are so I kept the box, bro. That's how sick it is.
That's how cool we are, KD. God damn it. I don't know how you do it. I'm gonna find the clip for you real quick. First quarter, second quarter. There's a play that just drove me so crazy. I was just like, I don't know how you guys watch this guy every night.
Let's go Knicks, baby. Let's go Jets. Let's go Knicks. What a week. Give me that victory. Oh, I was feeling so good. I'm feeling so good off that Knicks W. I'm wearing the shirt. I'm feeling so good. I need that back in my life with the Jets. I was so spoiled with those 3 straight wins. Give me another one.
Yes.
We out.